Because all the good gangster rappers, they come out of America. You hear stuff like, yeah, I sell drugs. That's my own biz. Welfare ain't enough for me to feed my kids. You don't know my story. You've read one page. I can't send my kids to college on minimum wage. So any motherfucker that come onto my block, I shoot him right there in the chest with my Glock. 2 shots, bang, bang, and that motherfucker drop. Whereas that could never happen in Australia, could it? Yeah, I sell drugs. Oh, nah, welfare's pretty good. I don't need to do that. But motherfucker, I'm on minimum wage. I can't send my kids to uni. Oh, fuck, hex. Yeah.
I think it's about time we have ourselves an Australian Law and Order, okay? Imagine the opening dialogue to that. In the Commonwealth legal system, dull-bludging bogans are considered especially fat. In fucking Australia, the dedicated sick cunts who investigate these vicious fuckwits are members of an elite group of lads known as the Welfare Bludgers Unit. These are their stories. Fuck yeah! What have you got now? Oh, Married at First Sight. Oh my God. Don't get me started on this melanoma of a show. Jesus Christ. Married at First Sight. So let me get this straight. 2 people who have never met each other before decide to get married, and shock horror, they end up hating each other and complaining all the time. That's not a TV show. That's called Being Indian.
Like, it doesn't help if you watch an SBS World News Bulletin when it cuts to the Australian news. Like, seriously, how funny is that? Thousands of people are feared dead amid conflict in the Middle East. Millions of people face starvation as famine ravages Africa. The US Congress continues to struggle with skyrocketing levels of financial debt. Now for the Australian news. The local community of Wanambol are celebrating the 30th anniversary of their school's tuck shop.
I was in the city the other day, right, and I got approached by this junkie, and, you know, he comes up to me. He's a full-on meth addict. He's like, oh, mate, you got any money for me, mate? You got any money for me? And he seemed like a pretty nice guy. You know, he didn't seem threatening. So I started talking to him, and he started telling me his entire life story. He's like, oh, mate, you know, I just lost my job, mate. Had a big, powerful job, and I lost it. All my friends turned against me. Everyone hates me now. Ah. And I was like, look, Mr. Turnbull.
America to me is like the really tall, handsome guy in high school that's just good at everything, but he fucking knows it. Like, he'll be walking around the hallway all cocky, like, hey, what's up, Bolivia? What's up, Sri Lanka? Sri Lanka's like, oh my God, he knows my name. And he'll be friends with you, but if you so much as look at him the wrong way, he goes nuts. Like, if you're some little country in the hallway that's like, America, your shoelace is untied. He's like, huh? Who said that? You, what's your name, bro? What's your fucking name?
Liechtenstein.
Yeah, okay. You listen to me, Dichtenstein. Yeah, you see these weapons of mass destruction? If you so much as look at me the wrong way again, I will fuck you up! And let's be honest, as Australia, we're kind of like the dumb best friend that's like, yeah, mate, he's gonna fuck you up! Here in Australia, you know, we have so many slang terms for being drunk, it's ridiculous, you know, like a munted and a maggoted and a shit-faced. Oh, yeah, mate, I was shit-faced last night, yeah. Like, you can basically say whatever you want as long as you begin the phrase with, oh, mate, and you shake your head. You will be interpreted as being drunk, right? You can literally say anything, right? Like, oh, mate, I ate a dolphin last night. Oh, mate, I voted for the Greens last night. Oh. I'm surprised they haven't introduced a fair dinkum clause into Australian law. Imagine that, like a judge talking to someone like Craig Thompson, being like, so, Mr. Thompson, are you aware that you were being charged with using taxpayer money to solicit prostitution? Oh, yeah, mate, but the missus wasn't giving me a bloody root, mate. Oh, mate, why didn't you say so? Fuck off on the defendant fair dinkum.
Like, there's nothing romantic about fingering, is there? Every time I finger a girl, I just feel like a ratty 15-year-old kid. Just like, oh yeah, just fingered her outside Campbelltown Station. Heck yeah.
And I have a friend who is a wannabe Aussie rapper, and everything he says just sounds a bit strange with the accents. Like, he was telling me about this girl that he liked. I'm sure if he was an actual black guy, he would have said something like, hey, yo, Neel, you know Charlene? I'm feeling her, dog. Whereas when my friend said it, it was kind of like, hey, yo, Neel, you know Charlene? I'm feeling her dog.
We've got pretty interesting financial values in Australia because I feel like we spend a lot on the big things, but then we get really frugal when it comes to the little things. Like, this is, I think, how the Australian financial mentality works. Oh, $5,000 on a Bali trip? Yeah, nah, no worries, mate. Go for it. Go for it. 200 a week on alcohol? Yeah, man. Go for it. Got to live it up.
15 cents a bag! 15 cents a bag! Piss off, Woolies, you bastards!
I'll max out my credit card, but not my coin purse, mate.
I don't understand that claim. There's pressure in Australian high schools. There's no pressure. You can fail high school, you'll be fine. You're not going to starve to death. You can go on welfare, you can go work at McDonald's, become a candidate for the One Nation Party. Plenty of opportunities for you to still make enough money to go to Bali every year. If a girl fails high school in Australia, she still gets a happy ending. If a girl fails high school in Asia, she has to give happy endings.
Australia, we have of all the English-speaking countries, we have by far the highest rates of casual sex. Yeah, we get the gold. Yeah. Which amazes me. There's nothing romantic about Australian men. Holy shit. Right? Yeah. Oh, hey, how you going? Yeah. Wanna fuck? Wanna rape? Oh, I'm okay, thanks. Mr. Prime Minister, jeez.
And we all know what post-match interviews in rugby league are like, right? They're always like this. They're always like, oh yeah, the boys done good, and yeah, full credit to the boys. The boys really dug in there for the boys when the boys needed the boys to come good for the boys to go hard. Yeah, the boys, and all the boys came together for the boys. All lucky, yeah, all Let's go to the pub. Even when you ask them a personal question, like, hey mate, how was your hamstring in this game? Yeah, full credit to the boys, mate. They really got me through. Even when you ask them a question that has nothing to do with rugby league, so I hear your wife's pregnant. Yeah, full credit to the boys, mate. Forwards went hard up the middle.
Man, a current affair can literally just be like, Australia's worst, and then put any profession, right? And that's a legitimate story for them. I would not be surprised if tomorrow a current affair came out with a story being like, is this Australia's worst florist?
You can't brag about anything if you're an Australian rapper. What's an Australian rapper going to brag about?
Why doesn't he just rep the stereotype even more? You know what I want to see? I want to see Tony Abbott rocking up late to the next World Economics Forum, cycling in completely drunk in his budgie smugglers with a goon sack. Just like, yeah! levels, cunts, yeah! Oi, China, did you get the Snapchat of me dick?
You know these guys? Their entire vocabulary consists of yeah, nah, and Bali, and that's it. Okay. Where'd you guys meet? Oh, Bali. Do you come here often? Yeah. Is it good? Yeah. Do you live around here? Nah. You going away these holidays? Yeah. Where to? Fucking Bali. Ah. Using your big boy words there, well done.
Especially when there's a contentious try decision and it goes up to the video ref, because Phil Gould just loses his fucking mind. He fucking hates the video ref, doesn't he? He's like, oh, what are they looking at, rabbits? Give it the try, give it the green light, they're ruining our beautiful game. And then by the 7th replay, he's become a rabid dog. And he's just like, oh, I swear to God, rabbits, if they give this the red light, I will jump out of this box and strangle the referee with my bare hands. You come here, you tell me how was that not a try, rabbits? And this other guy, Rabbits, he's just the voice of reason. He's just like, look, I'm just saying, Gus, it says here in the rule book, you can't bring a concealed weapon onto the field of play.
And I'm pretty sure I've perfected the Triple J presenter. You just have to leave a 4-second bong hit gap between everything you say. You just got to be like, that was Matt Corby with Resolution. And before that, we gave you some live music from Lisa Mitchell. We also heard an unearthed track from some boys out in Melbourne. This is Triple J. We're hanging out, banging some tunes, getting some texts coming in. David's road tripping up to Mildura says, loving the sick tunes. Cheers, David. We got Jono on the line. Jono, how's it going, mate? Oh yeah, pretty good, eh? What are you up to, Jono? Oh yeah, just getting some brekkie. Oh, sick, dude. What are you getting for brekkie, man? Oh, just some pancakes. Oh, that's hectic, bro. What flavour pancakes are you getting? Oh, just like raspberry. Oh, that's radical, bro. I'm so jelly, dude. Thanks, Jono. Let us know your favourite flavour of pancake. Started from the lower middle class. Now I'm at the upper middle class. Used to have a home loan. Now I've still got a home loan. But it's on an investment property. I'm from a suburb in Sydney called Brighton Lessons. Hey, Brighton, represent, man. It's the poshest sounding suburb with the least posh people on the planet, okay? A common conversation you might overhear somewhere else in Sydney would be like, hey, Margaret, do you think we should invest in real estate or retail? Whereas a common conversation you might overhear in Brighton Lessons is like, hey, Costa, do you think there's more protein in a beef kebab or a fucking lamb kebab, bro?